All right, welcome back. This is One Thing in Life, episode 56. I'm Wade.
I'm Stedman.
And I'm Cheryl.
Right, we just had a little practice run a couple of seconds ago.
Don't worry about it.
For the people who don't know you, want to tell them a little bit about yourself, maybe what hobbies you got, what you do for work, just things along those lines.
All right. Well, I work for Target. It's a great place to work. Shout out to my Target crew. And for my hobbies, I like to watch my daughters play softball. So I don't really have a lot of hobbies of my own because I like doing things with my daughters.
Okay.
So,
Hey, I don't blame you.
watching them play ball, watching them play sports. We hang out together, go out for dinner, cocktails,
Hey, that sounds like a great time. All
We
right.
got a couple little ones in the picture now, though, so we got to spend time with the littles, too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Little grandkids.
Little granddaughter. Yeah.
Baby.
All right. Icebreaker that I got for you. I had it. I forgot. Oh, no, I remember what it was. I remember what it was. So I had I wouldn't say it was a little background check or that we had ran on.
Oh,
But-
really? Okay. All right.
But what's your favorite podcast right now? What are you listening to?
Oh, yeah. I knew you were going to ask this. I had such a feeling. Okay, so I'm a big sports person. I just recently found out you're not.
Oh, solid.
You played sports with my kids, so
Yeah.
you've got to have a little bit of sports in you. But no, yeah. So I listen to New Heights with Jason and Travis Kelsey. And I'm also listening to Jason Kelsey's wife.
Okay.
And her podcast is Not Gonna Lie with Kylie Kelsey. That one's really good too.
Okay.
Yeah, so and then I listen to a couple like YouTubers and stuff too. Yeah.
You check out a guy named Blake.
Blake, cool.
Blake.
Yeah.
Who's Blake?
said Blake. Shout out a guy we used to work with, Blake, who did sports highlights.
Oh,
Oh, really?
that Blake.
That Blake.
Yeah.
Send me that. I'll watch it.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He does a lot of I think it's Packers related.
Is it?
Oh,
I think
no.
so.
Okay. What color am I wearing?
Purple.
Okay.
Hi, I'm
No,
just
I'm
here.
represent-
Practice
them,
backwards.
but-
Sorry, Blake.
My little icebreaker for you is, what's something that you tried new that you learned to love?
Did I try new that I learned to love? Well, I'm not quite sure I've tried anything new recently.
Oh.
Well, actually, I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I go for a lot of walks. I used to never do that a lot,
Really?
and I really enjoy going for walks. Yeah, I put my cat in the stroller and we go for a walk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cat in the stroller.
I got a cat stroller. Yes.
I've seen the little backpack.
You've seen backpacks. You've seen dogs in strollers. This is a cat stroller. It was a dog stroller. Got it from my sister. She used to have a dog, and we have a cat, and he wants to be outside, and we don't let him outside. He's an indoor cat, so we got the stroller for him. And
All right.
No leash.
yeah, no leash. Put him in the stroller. It zips up. He can't get out. Yep.
Is he whine or is he relaxed in there?
No, he loves it. He'll sit up and watch where he's going, and then he'll lay down sometimes too. But if other dogs go by, then he freaks out. Then he's like.
He said, not on my block.
I got a question for you because I know you got cats.
Yeah.
Would you ever get a cat backpack, like the clear one where they sit in the little backpack?
In the little bubble
Yeah.
thing.
No, probably not, man.
You should. I've seen people do it. Like, why? You don't go for walks or anything? Or,
No.
No? You're an inside guy?
Yeah.
It's all right.
I go
It's okay.
drive
Call
to the
Pete
gym.
on him.
Okay. Yeah, you can't really bring him to the gym with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't that what it's called?
What?
PETA? The pet protection.
Oh, gosh.
I've got a story, but I
What?
don't think I can share this story. It's something that he told me about his cat. Oh, man. You remember that
That's
story?
besides the point. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Oh, man. All
Naughty
right.
kitty?
Yeah, naughty kitty, for sure.
Yeah, mine's too. Mine's naughty.
Question that I've got for you here. I'm trying to get to it. Ooh, you forgot to do your thing.
Oh, well, he finds his question.
What's the thing?
I'm going to do my thing. This is a judgment-free zone, so don't feel you have to filter yourself. Be your true, authentic self.
A question that I've got for you. Ooh. What's your proudest achievement right now?
Oh, my proudest achievement.
I like that one.
Getting my bills paid. I
love
recently
that.
got out of debt. I recently consolidated all my credit cards into
Hey.
one credit card payment.
That's awesome.
That's a round of applause.
Never thought I would do that because I've been like paying credit cards for over the last 10 years and I'm like getting nowhere with them. And, you know, I got a daughter who is very well on the computer and she got me right on there and got me a loan. And yeah, I'm out of debt. Debt free.
Love that.
awesome.
Lovely.
All right.
Hold on, you gonna answer that?
It probably would have took me another 10 years if I didn't do
My
that.
bad. What was the question again?
What's your proudest achievement?
What's my proudest achievement, like overall, or just
As of right
recently?
now?
As of right now, oh,
Not like right this instant, but like as of recently.
I would say the fact that I'm actually using my camera more. That's been my
And making
proudest-
sure it's turned on.
Damn, grilling me right after my mistake.
Man. Got you good.
Yeah,
there. Ooh.
actually getting into photography.
Hold on.
I've been talking about
So
it.
good.
I owned this camera for a whole year, and it just sat in my house doing nothing.
I don't
So-
mean to cut you
So
off,
good.
but we
Love
forgot
it.
to do this. Will you please sign this anywhere you please?
Welcome to one
Yeah,
thing
this
in
is for all
life
the
where it's
people that have
anything
come on
but
the podcast.
orthodox. What's going on here? We don't even know.
Little thing
I'm
that
glad
we
you can make it.
implemented. Yours is on there.
Who are you talking to?
The ghost over there. Off in the corner.
There's a ghost in here. Oh, well, sorry, guys. I'm
Oh,
afraid of
man. Thank you. I do appreciate this. This is a memory that's going to be like a, what do they call that thing? A time capsule.
ghosts. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. I love
Yeah.
that.
What about you, Stedman? What is something you're proud of?
I was hoping you were going to ask.
Proudest achievement right now, man?
The waves?
Nah, not even, bro. Not even.
Oh, my bad.
Shit. At least we've been going on walks with a little dog that we have in my mom's house, so you know, kind of enjoying that.
You're a walker, too. It's
Yeah.
good. It's fun. It's good for you. It's good exercise.
Oh, yeah. All right. My little question is, what's something you do that pisses people off?
Ooh.
The evil laugh.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't
I
know?
don't know. I don't piss people off. Do I piss people off? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe embarrass my children in front of their friends. That could piss them off. That would be something they wouldn't like me to do. Embarrass them in front of their friends. I always, every time we're going out, I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm their sister. And they don't like that either. They're like,
Oh.
no, they don't want to play me as their sister.
So you like to poke the bear through your children?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Good on you. You got to do it. What about you, Stedman?
I think everybody knows this, man. I'm a
Bullshitter?
big like bullshitter. I like to troll. So by that, as in like, I like to mess with people, and it makes a lot of people mad, and then I laugh about it. You know, not at laughing at you, but just laughing at the fact that it's making you upset. And then I laugh, you know, even more, and then people get upset, and then oh man.
But then they should realize you're messing with them.
Yes, exactly.
If you're laughing at it, then
Exactly.
they should catch on.
I'd say something I do that pisses people off is my little passive aggressive comments that I be sliding. I'm be throwing low blows sometimes where I'm like, yada yada yada, and then whoop that real quick. I slipped that one in there like that didn't happen a week or two ago, and now it's being brought up. That's what I do that pisses people off.
All right. Ooh. How have your priorities changed over time?
Oh, I got one for me.
I don't have to make sure that my kids are home anymore, you know. I got the house to myself now, so like I really don't have any priorities. I get to do what I want.
I love that for you.
Make sure I get up, go to work every day.
Awesome.
This is good. When I'm not working, I'm out there helping others.
Right. I love that.
Yep, gotta help my mom.
Hell
I
yeah.
do help the kids. They do a lot of helping me, but I do help them too.
I love that. Wade, you?
I already forgot the
How
question.
have your priorities changed over time?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about making a petty joke. That's why I was like, I got one. But my priorities have changed over time. Is I would say one of the big ones is I used to be like so money orientated and like be a very showcasey person where it's like, oh, this is how I'm gonna set up my life so I can have these things so people will like value me in this way rather than just learning to kind of like enjoy life and enjoy company of others and genuine people that don't give a shit about that kind of thing to begin with and just want to have friends or have a good solid relationship. I'd say that's something that's changed for me.
Me, I have to say I used to be a big outside person. What I mean by outside, like I would never be home. Um, I would just like go hang out with my friends and stuff like that. You know, get bored at home, be home for 5 minutes, then leave for 4 hours, 5 hours. So now it's like, you know, I enjoy my peace sitting in the house. You know, cooking, watching TV shows. You know, just enjoying that stuff. You know, it's nice.
Yeah.
Son.
Yeah.
Be slow.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy to live like that. I could never, man. Just constantly on the go and just come home to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
What helps you get out of bed in the morning?
My alarm clock.
That was good.
Just knowing I'm getting up, going to work. I actually like my job. And a lot of people don't like their jobs. I actually like my job. I enjoy it. And, gets me out of bed because I know that I'm there with my coworkers that are amazing and also, making money and being motivated.
Heard that. Breadwinners around here.
Got to pay the bills. Got to get up. Got to go. Yep. What motivates me on the weekends? Probably a good show on TV or something. Get up and church on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Awesome.
For sure.
Love that. You?
What motivates me
Yeah,
to get
what
up?
motivates you to get out the bed, man?
Shit, as of recently, nothing. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Knowing that I have to show up to my job so I can keep my job.
Fair enough.
That's right.
Fair enough. Man, I'm not gonna lie.
That's
It's
true.
probably a really bad one to say for me. What most makes me get out the bed in the morning, you know, like I said, it puts a smile on my face just being able to mess with people. So I enjoy going to work and just like, you know, being able to do that
And make money doing it.
while doing my job. You know, because I do my job.
He does do his job. I'll give him that.
Cover my job, but I also do that, so that's very fun to me, you know. And then I'll just go mosey on.
Some
off
people
and-
might beg to differ that he works or not, but I'd say he does his job.
You guys work in a factory. You guys are hard workers.
Oh, we work at McDonald's.
factory.
That's right.
McDonald's factory.
Or
We
isn't it Dairy
produce their
Queen?
patties. You know, we make those and ship them off to
Yeah,
McDonald's.
Oh, we work at McDonald's.
Yeah,
Got
McDonald's.
it.
Question that I've got. You know, this is a really good one because you're the first, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, not speaking past tense of what's happening in now, but you are the first mother that's come onto our podcast. So the question I've got for you is mother related. So the up and coming mothers, women that are going to be mothers or that are mothers now, what is a piece of advice that you have for them, and what was your toughest thing to deal with?
Yeah, it's hard being alone. The toughest thing to deal with is being alone when you're a mom because you can't do it alone. It's hard work. I watch my granddaughter by myself. I can't watch my granddaughter by myself. I have to watch her with my other daughter because I can't do it alone. It's hard work. And, just making sure, that you're taking care of the kid 100% of the time. When you have to go to work, you go to work and, provide for that child, spend time with the child, read to the child. You want to be there for your kid unconditionally all the time, 100%. If they want to play a sport, you let them. If they want to go to the playground, you take them. Yep.
I hope so, man.
100%.
I love
Just
that.
Be
That's
there for your
great.
kids.
Man, I hope my kids play sports. That'll be, if they want to get in arts and crafts.
Damn.
I mean,
Art is a sport.
Yeah, you can go there.
It
you
is
wanna-
now classified as a sport.
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Artists, yes, because that's what they do for a living. Sports, that's what they do for a living. It's art is a sport.
Well,
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna say I support that sport if my kids want to do that, but I will. I'm with you if that's what you want.
He'll be a good sport.
Yeah.
What is something you learned from a younger person?
I don't take advice from younger people.
I'm sorry, my fault. That was loud.
Oh, that was pretty good.
I mean, I don't
That
know.
was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Sorry, that was no.
If it's the truth, it's the truth.
Yeah,
Can't really argue,
right.
Ooh, you can reword it. Best piece of advice you got?
Yeah, I guess what's the best piece of advice you've gotten?
What's a piece of advice I've gotten? To drive safe. Always drive safe. And always listen to your boss. Don't talk back to your boss. I never do. I never have a problem with bosses. But it's good advice, you know. Gets you places in life when you're at the top of your game and you never make a mistake.
I understand you're the boss, but you may be doing too much bossing.
I'm not the boss. Thank God. I was a boss for 17 years. Fuck. Glad to be done with that.
Just kidding. The boss does me great.
What about you, Steven? What's the best piece of advice you've gotten?
Best piece of advice I've gotten, man, was just slow down and enjoy the little things in life.
Yeah.
You know, it's I used to get told a lot, you know, don't grow up too fast because being an adult isn't everything it's panned out to be. Which, you know, you may get the fun cigarettes, you know, the vapes, you know, buying all the legal drinks and all that. But being a kid is nice, man. Look back on them days, you
Summer
know,
days were crazy.
coming home and just enjoying that stuff, you know, not having to worry about paying bills or, you know, putting gas in the car. It's a good time.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
For me, I'm trying to think. Honestly, the only one that pops up as of recently to me is I was talking to my uncle a while ago and a couple of people about trying to get into therapy, this and that. And piece of advice my uncle told me was the only way out is through. So that means the only way to like get through things you're caught on is to actually deal with it and go through with it. You can't just skip it or beat it around the bush.
It's all right.
Yeah. What about you, Stem? You got a question?
I do. Dang. What was it? What's something that you've dreamt of doing for a long time, and then why haven't you done it?
Well, I've always dreamt of going to culinary school, and I've never done it because I got to take my shot as a chef and lost my job due to COVID.
Okay.
And then after I lost that job and found this job at Target, I just decided this is where I'm going to be, and I'm not going to look back, and I'm not going to regret that I didn't do it. And it's hard work being a chef. And now, you know, I used to have to stick to recipes. Now I just throw the shit in the way I want to, and I don't have to stick to a recipe. So maybe that's something I always wanted to do, but it's really not what I want to do anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was a dream,
It was, yeah.
and then you got a little taste of it, and you're like,
Yeah.
not so much for me.
I believe if I wouldn't have lost, if COVID would have never hit, I would have still had that job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was starting to be fun. Starting to be something I wanted to do.
What about you, Stedman?
Damn, I was gonna hit you. Something that I've always dreamt of doing, and why haven't I done it? I really want to. There's two things. It's not a job really. I want to get in a hot air balloon.
Me too.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for my 50th birthday.
Woo! Let me know how that is because
yeah.
I want to try it, and I also want to go skydiving. That's something that I
No,
want to
no.
try, but
Okay.
that one is kind of like, you know, if they told me I had cancer, you know, tomorrow I'm going to go because I'm gonna die one way or another. So I'm like, if I go out this way, hey, so be it. You know, if my parachute doesn't come out, just know play that song. I believe I can fly. When you say
There
it.
you go. You'll be in the sky ready to go. Oh, wow. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh man, something that I've never done that I want to try, huh? Well, I guess something that I'm about to do that I've never tried actually this weekend is sushi. I'm usually not a big raw fish guy. I've had a poke bowl before, but that was overwhelming. I had a bunch of you know what that is?
It's just It's got a lot going on in it, right? It's Chinese rice bowl or something, right?
No, poke bowl is a Hawaiian bowl.
Oh, Hawaiian bowl. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Chinese too.
I
Nope.
thought he was on
Nope.
like. I mean,
It's
when you were
Hawaiian.
talking about sushi, I thought, okay, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's
I mean, I've heard it before. I didn't realize it was
or
Hawaiian.
I don't know if it's Hawaiian or Samoan, but
Is it rice though?
kinda, yeah. So you have a rice, and then like when I got mine, I had it was raw tuna. I had 2 things of crab salad. I had fish eggs in there.
Ooh.
Oh,
Also had dude, fish eggs are great.
oh
my
yeah, I've
God,
had
it was
fish
so
eggs.
good.
Fish eggs are good.
I get like little fruit gusher just like
No.
It's not as bad as
they
it sounds.
taste so good. I don't know.
They're like little gel.
Yeah.
I know. I just can't. I like shrimp and I like lobster.
Okay.
I
That's where I
don't.
draw
I
the
think
line.
they're too like rubbery.
Yeah, but get some butter and some lemon on there.
I'd say,
Missing out on the finer things.
I always mess it
I
up.
agree with
Is
her.
Is it scallops?
Scallops are good too.
Yeah, I like scallops.
Yeah, scallops
The
are good.
flavor on those are phenomenal.
Bacon wrapped scallops.
You just love bacon stuff, huh?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You guys ever
Absolutely.
tried what the hell?
Yeah.
Crawfish?
No.
No,
Would you try it? Or-
I don't know about. No.
They're like little lobsters, though.
Yeah, but you have to like suck the head
Oh
out.
no, no.
I don't know. Do you have to do that, or is
no,
it?
no.
Is there
that's not
other
a
part of
requirement.
it? That's not a
just-
requirement.
No, that's just some people do that to get
Wait,
like
you
the
don't
juices
need-
I didn't
that
know
have
because
been
I'm
soaking
rather.
in
don't
it.
need the tail
See,
off
I
the
don't do
shrimp?
like shrimp boils or anything like that. If I'm gonna go do a shrimp
No.
boil, I'm gonna have the shrimp, the lobster, and the corn. Now, don't give me anything else in there.
If
You
you
don't
want,
eat
if
the
somebody
tail off
taught you
the
how
shrimp?
to eat them, would you?
The tail.
Would you try it if somebody like taught you how to eat them without like having to slurp the?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
no
know.
doing no slurp beat now.
No, I know you break
Not
like the tail off and then you eat the tail part and then throw the rest of it away if you want to.
On
But
the
some people who
topic-
are really
I probably
like
would because it's probably just it's kind of like lobster or
Yeah,
shrimp,
it's like
maybe
a
in a
baby
way.
lobster,
right?
you
Okay.
know?
Topic
like,
of that.
you know-
If we're talking about food, what about escargot?
No,
is that
snails?
snails?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I took French when I was in high school, and we went to a restaurant, and they wanted us to try it, and I couldn't even try looking at it. No,
were they still alive?
I don't.
I've seen
remember.
some
I
that
really
they
don't
just
remember.
dump salt on them.
Yeah,
I-
and they curl.
This was 30 years ago. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Actually,
You've seen
30
that, right?
plus years ago.
Were they still alive and
Yeah,
they
they
put salt on them
swim.
to kill them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Back to what's in that poke bowl again. You didn't think you finished what was in there?
Pretty much all that, yeah.
All of it.
What I said.
But you said the raw fish and shit too.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had
don't know.
raw tuna. I might have had raw salmon in there as well.
Woo!
But yeah, it was a lot. It was
salmon's good.
overwhelming. Salmon's all right.
Damn, it's good. Put some lemon on it.
I think it's only good for like the day of, like if you eat that multiple servings afterwards. I'm
If
like,
you reheated salmon, it's got to be certain salmon to reheat. Yeah, if it's like fresh caught salmon, I wouldn't reheat it. But
All right, we'll get
is
on
it
a
frozen? Frozen's good?
frozen salmon's good.
We're gonna get on a deep
names.
question here, all right? If you could talk to any dead person, who would it be and why?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Probably my grandma's, because my grandma's always had really good advice, you know. And they both loved me so much unconditionally, and the one grandma would take me shopping all the time, and just always have really nice things to say. Really super nice things to say, and compliment you and say how good of a girl you are. And I would love to talk to my grandmas for sure.
That's awesome. You hear that, grandmas? They know what they're doing. What about you, Stedman?
I'm gonna let you go first on this.
You're gonna let me go first?
Yeah.
Shit, we've asked this question a couple of times.
I give Deborah an answer every time because I was just like someone new that I want to talk to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to think. I think I've done 2 different answers too in the past. I'm gonna go with my dead uncle. I barely knew him. He passed away when I must have been maybe 10. So I didn't get to know much about him. I saw him at a couple Christmases. That's about it. So my dead uncle.
So you could get to know them.
Mm-hmm.
Super.
Yeah.
I haven't said this one. I'm gonna go with her. I'm with the grandma answer, but I'd ask her. if I turned
Usually other
in
people saying
to the
it's
man that
crazy
she
work.
expected me to be
Why would you
or
do something like
perceived
that?
me as. And I'd have a in-depth conversation with her about that one. Just telling her how life is going and all that. But it'd be interesting.
All right.
Yeah. Now it's my turn, huh? Oh
Nope.
man.
I mean, I got another question ready if you want me to go again.
Go ahead and load it up, man, because I'm searching right here.
All right. I got another deep question. Are you proud of the person you are today?
Yes, I am.
Could
Yep.
you explain that further? Are you just happy?
I am. I'm happy with my life. I made the right decision, and I'm good. Yeah,
All right.
I am happy with myself.
Solid. I'd say same goes for me too. Every day is a new day. It's crazy how much like your life changes when you look at past ideas or beliefs, and then you're like, whoa, well now I'm here. Like you think you're going in the straight line. Next thing you know, you turn right or you turn left or you do a couple loop-de-loops. Maybe you go up some stairs. But as of today, yeah, I am happy with who I am. I'm happy with where I'm headed, and just to see where life takes me. What about you, Stedman?
Um,
What was
man,
the question?
no, I know what the question was. If you're happy with who you are, or it was one along that lines.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man, I'm feeling good, man. Life has been good. It hasn't been off the rails, so I can't really complain, man. I count the blessings that I do get, so I'm appreciative of that.
Yeah. Love that for you, man.
Yeah. Question that I've got now. Um, I just saw it. What do you wish you spent more time doing 5 years ago?
Ooh.
Say 5 years
Being
ago.
myself 5 years ago.
You said what?
Is that being myself 5 years ago?
You'll have to swing back to doing the cooking school because that's when I was being a chef
Okay.
5 years ago.
Okay.
And yeah, I wish I could spend more time doing that.
I got a little follow-up question. I'm gonna let you answer this in a second. If you could go back and say this all took off, you went to the culinary school, you're in a big restaurant. What is one thing that you'd want to make? Like something that you've seen, you're like, oh, I want to make that.
Oh. Well, I want to make a good steak on the stove.
Okay.
Pair it with a good, marinade.
Yeah.
And some like asparagus, Brussels sprouts, potatoes on the side, and
Ooh.
yeah, a
Nice
good
and
steak. I'm used to just throwing the steak in the broiler and
Yeah.
throwing it in the oven.
Okay.
Turn on the broiler and it's good. I want to cook a good steak on the stove, and I'm a well done steak eater. So now
Me
a
too.
lot of
Give me-
people
give me
frown on me.
Well
I get
done?
people that frown on me for that.
wait.
They're like,
You're well done
I
too,
have
Stedman?
to like
Bullshit.
Yeah,
red.
bro. If
I don't
it's
like red meat.
Me too. If it's a
Yeah.
really if somebody cooks a steak good, man, a well done steak is good. Man.
Yes,
if it's
a
cooked
steak is
right.
good if it's right. Exactly.
Like I be trying to tell people that, man. Like it'd
They
be
cook a well
tender.
done good steak at Mancini's. It's always amazing.
almost-
Well done.
I'm a medium rare, so I like a little bit of pink.
I try medium
Yes.
rare too.
I don't even like looking at prime rib because that's just too red for me. Oh.
I had
It's nightmares for me.
Yes,
I had,
me.
I had almost a blue rare steak before.
A blue rare?
Yeah.
What is it? Like the
That's-
steak
that's-
was blue?
Yeah, that's where it's like, yeah, it's pretty rare. But anyways, yeah, that was my buddy's grandpa made it, and I ate it, but I was kind of scared looking at it.
And
But
you
I
seared
ate
it for on both sides for like 5 minutes and it was done. Type of
5
thing?
minutes. That would have been too long. Seared maybe 2. I'm
2
talking
minutes?
like brown line, that big.
Wow.
That's it.
And it was just raw.
Yeah, and I ate it. I mean, I was hungry. I was camping. I
No.
was like, this is the first thing I'm eating all day.
I suppose if
Put it
you're
down.
like starving.
Oh
I
man.
was. But
No.
no, yeah, my question was going to be back when you were a chef, what was your favorite dish you made?
So I ran a veggie bar station. So I got to like kind of create my own things out of veggies, like
Okay.
mixing all different kinds of veggies together, marinating them a certain way, and then we'd cook grains and stuff. I don't know if you heard of
A
quinoa
quick side question.
or
I like
like-
quinoa. Do your kids
Yeah,
eat
it's good.
vegetables?
I maybe like Occasionally, one of them might, but the other one, never in her life. No, and she won't even try it.
All right. Anyways, so back to you had a veggie bar.
Yeah, the veggie bar. I loved creating all the.
Quinoa's great.
Yes,
Love it.
quinoa. Put that in, and then you mix it with fruits, all different kinds of fruits. So I did fruits, vegetables, and that was my favorite thing to do. I loved running that station. I worked at 3M, so I ran a big station, and I served over 4,000 people.
Yeah.
You know, we had all the 3Mers in the big building. I worked in the big 3M building.
Yeah.
It's
Would come
kinda
down to
small.
lunch, and they could either eat at all these different stations that we had, and I just so
That's
happened to have the
awesome.
veggie bar, you know, so that was great for all the people that didn't eat meat and stuff. Not that I was hitting all the other stations with the meat, you know, for myself personally, but
I don't blame you. Don't blame you. Damn.
I got to make the good food for the people that didn't want it.
Wait, you want to answer that question now?
What was your question?
What's something that you wish we spent more time on 5 years ago?
Spent more time on it 5 years ago. That's actually a really good question. 5 years ago, I'm trying to think. So I was 20. There was something that I wanted to do back then. That
Something different than what you do now?
No, I be more consistent with the things that I currently do, like with just gym health and stuff, being really on it, like tracking my macros and weightlifting numbers. I'm really bad about that. I never track my weight. I just kind of go into the gym and lift what feels good that day. This is how I've always trained. Be more into photography. I mean, I've always had my phone and stuff. I can go out and do that, and be more adamant about fishing. I'd say I have nice gear. I bought it 5 years ago, and I still barely use it.
Yeah.
So
You gotta get out there and fish.
Yeah, start ripping lips.
Something I wish I spent more time doing 5 years ago. Shit.
It's not an easy question to
No,
answer.
it's not, man. I'm trying
Good
to.
thing you asked it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of like, damn, what's something that I wish I would have done more.
Be yourself 5 years ago.
Nah, man, I wish I would have got outside more. Like, I was inside a lot 5 years ago. But I mean by get outside is like and just enjoy the nature aspect of it. Now that I go on a walk, I wouldn't even say frequently. You know, wrap myself out. Started a couple days ago. Yesterday was like third day maybe.
What?
Yeah,
Well,
like
it
going
was
taking
so
the dog on
cold,
a walk.
so-
Yeah,
You
but
wait for it
yeah,
to get warm.
I was like, yeah, I wanted to try that, but like just being able to enjoy a little bit of nature, man, just getting out there and doing that. Like when we went to Lutzen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
go
That's
ahead.
when I first learned about all your Subies. Yeah.
And
I was like,
getting to-
that's my place. Like, my kid must have said something to you to go to this place, to go do this thing. Or I don't know how this happened, but
Actually,
because they grew up going there.
shout out Wade.
Shout out Wade and Stedman.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you grow up going there?
Yeah, I went to more Tedagooch though.
Oh, we love
Or
Tedagooch.
Devil's Kettle.
Devil's Kettle?
Yeah.
Oh, that hike.
I love the
sucks.
stairs though. The
Oh
stairs is
my
the fun part.
god, the stairs is the worst. Oh, I got pictures. That shit's brutal. No, just when you think you're almost there, you're not. You're not even halfway there. It's the worst hike ever.
I love it.
I did it with a few of my friends, and they got a little bit of weight on them. So for them to do all that, it's fine. I got a little weight on me too. But like, oh my god, it took us forever because we had to stop. I can't breathe.
Have you been to Barren Bean Lake? Have you done that hike?
Barren Bean? I've never heard of that one. Is that on the North Shore? That's not on the North Shore then.
It's up there in that area. Yeah, it's like.
Is it more off the Gunflint?
It's not like it's not trails like Tedagooch or Devil's Kettle.
Oh,
Like,
so they're
it's,
not, like,
it's more
steep.
like an actual trail, like all mud and stuff.
Yeah, I went
But
to muddy one. Yeah.
beautiful view of
Yeah.
two lakes called Barren Bean. One looks like the shape of a bean,
Oh.
and I think they just call the other one Bear. It doesn't really look like a bear
Okay.
to me.
Okay.
but-
I would have to know where that is. I would have to look that up because I've been all over that area up there. I went camping up there when I was a kid. Took my kids when they were kids. Go up there with my man all the time. Every year we stay in Lutzen. Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, that was my first time ever being there,
That's
and
so cool.
we had it set that we wanted to go in the fall time when the leaves were like
That's the best.
really
The
changing
leaves are
colors.
changing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and it was so beautiful. Like,
You guys did go on a perfect time. I
Yeah.
remember it was perfect.
yeah,
And you guys had really good weather too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because they close that slide down if it rains.
really.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
You guys-
fun.
It was raining.
You wouldn't have
though.
been-
It was
Yeah, it was like sprinkling.
Well, yeah, it has to be
misty.
They'll let it be misty. Yeah, you could get a little mist, anyways.
I do
That's
want to
what
go
I
back. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to go back because I want to
gosh.
ride the gondola.
Oh, that's
We didn't get to do that.
beautiful.
That line
Oh
was
my gosh,
disgusting.
it goes pretty fast though because like you can fit like 8 people inside the gondola.
I'm pretty sure they
and-
weren't selling tickets
and they
anymore
go,
though.
oh,
when
oh,
we went, yeah,
because it cuts off at a certain time.
Yeah.
Because they have to have you back down, before it gets dark. They don't operate that when it's dark.
We wanted to go eat dinner out there, but there was like nowhere to eat.
It's real, and when you're up there is like it's just like snack food, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Have you been to Grand Marais?
Oh, I love Grand Marais.
Oh yeah, that little town is
I
awesome.
love it. It's so beautiful. Everywhere up the North Shore is amazing. And have you been past Grand Marais to go up to the Canadian border?
No, we didn't. I didn't have my.
Yeah, that's something.
visa.
I'm a big waterfall person, so I like to, hit all the waterfalls and all the state parks and everything all
Okay.
the way up there. And there's a really pretty waterfall at the Canadian border. One side is Minnesota and the other side is Canada. It's,
Wow.
It's so amazing. Like you stand there, your phone will say you have now entered Canada when you're there. And you're not. You're on the Minnesota
And
side,
it
but
ends
your
with
phone.
A, too.
Yeah, hey, yeah, it does, right? You betcha.
Yeah,
Would have bought it.
I think I'm gonna do that again, Wade, at some point in time. I'm gonna
me
plan
know,
another
man.
one, man. But this time I'm gonna take the all the way over there because I want to go to Grand Marais.
Yeah, you do. You get,
yeah.
man. I'm telling you, yeah. When you're up there, you gotta keep going.
We were close.
Gotta go up there. You were. It's
Yeah.
20 more minutes, and you
Yeah.
would have been
Some
there.
people were whining.
If they wanted to go back home.
Some people were whining a little bit.
Yeah.
Must be a bacon thing.
It's all right. You know.
Being a little sizzly.
I
I believe it's my turn.
It's your
right?
turn, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's a time in your life when you made the wrong choice?
I made a lot of wrong choices in high school.
In high school?
Yeah, a lot of wrong choices in high school.
Yeah. You got one of them you're willing to share?
I don't know. Too good for television.
All right. I like that. I like that. That was good. That was good. That was really
I mean,
good.
you could just about say anything, and I'd be like, "Yep, that was a bad decision."
Leave that on the notice. She was doing things she wasn't supposed to be doing.
She said.
Hey, which some, led into my adult
Yeah.
life, and finally I have to, get rid of it. And,
Yeah.
We had
I was able to conquer all my demons. So,
All right.
I love that.
yeah.
Okay. What about you, Stedman?
Could you repeat the question? I just got caught up in the
I did
too good for television part, man. That was funny.
All right, man. We're gonna do a different question. How about that?
Okay, next.
Hey, we'll do one more piece because we're running up on there.
Okay, yeah, we're
Yeah.
talking a lot about the North Shore and stuff. So my question is, what's your favorite place you've been?
Well, I have to say Vegas. I love going to Vegas. Super. I love going up to the North Shore. That's my favorite place I've been, locally.
Yep.
But, yep, no, Las Vegas, 100%. It's my favorite. You can do what you want, where you want, when you want.
Really? I've never been.
Pretty much. Oh, my gosh. Gotta go.
Your daughter's trying to get me to
Gotta
go.
Yeah,
Yep,
I heard
yep.
about that
Super
UFC
fun.
fights and stuff.
There is, yeah. There's a lot of acts up there. Sadly, I haven't got to go to really any acts being there because like the people that I go with are, they want to
what?
gamble all day long, which is fine. I like watching them gamble.
Did you
That's
say
fine.
Acts?
I never got to go to like any shows or
Okay.
anything. 'Cause,
I
you
just
you go to
missed it.
Vegas and you should go to a show. No, not the people I go with. They got to gamble all day and
That's crazy.
got to run to this place, this table, this machine. It's
Too
okay.
caught up
It's all right.
on
I like watching them do that.
The
It's
one-armed
fine,
bandit,
but-
huh? Really
right.
gets them.
Yeah. Well, that's not really a thing anymore. But no. Yeah, but I like Vegas. I want to get to a show someday. Actually, I can't lie. I won a trip to Vegas in 2004 with the KQ Morning Show 92
Okay.
on the radio. I don't know if you heard of it. KQRS. Mm-hmm. KQRS. So they do this thing every year where they go to Vegas and they broadcast their morning show from Las Vegas. And I won a trip one year, and me and my best friend went, and that was probably the most fun I've ever had in my life. So I kind of got to watch a show because I got to watch the KQ Morning Show broadcast live in Vegas.
Damn.
Which was amazing. Yeah.
I got a
it was
question
sweet.
now. So how does that work out? Like, when you know, because I know you have to call, right?
So what I did was they said, okay, call to win tickets to a Twins game.
Yeah.
And then you could be entered into the grand prize drawing to win the trip to Vegas. So I called and I won the Twins tickets, took a friend to the Twins game. It was great. And then they called me on the phone. I don't know, I was with my mom somewhere and my phone rang and they were like, yeah, this is Sun Country Airlines. I just wanted to let you know you won a trip with the KQ Morning Show. And I was like, wait, what? Stop. I was like, what? And I was screaming. It was like,
Wow.
yeah, it was super cool. My kids were young at the time. And,
Sorry, little ones, you gotta leave.
but what?
Sorry, little ones, you gotta stay.
Yeah, they had to stay with grandma. Yeah, sorry, you guys gotta stay with grandma because I'm out of here. Got free airfare, free hotel. It was 3 nights, 4 days. We had the only thing we had to pay for was like food, and then but we did have a catered food one night. You know, with the KQ Morning Show. Yeah, we got to meet and greet the whole KQ Morning Show.
Wow.
You know, back then it was like Tom Bernard and Terry Chain and
I'm gonna pretend I know those.
yeah, I know. I'm saying it for the older crew. Yeah. Tom
Yeah.
Bernard days.
Yeah, I remember him.
And Philly Dog. Yeah, so no, it's good. Yeah, so that was super fun.
Wow.
Yeah, Vegas is definitely.
What you said, man?
Hold on, man. Because I gotta chime in on that because I've never been a firm believer in like the call and you'll win or enter this raffle and you'll win.
I've
And
won a lot of things over the radio.
yeah. What? And you're probably the second person that I've met that's like won something off of like either doing like a radio, like calling it or doing a raffle type of thing.
Yeah.
I have a buddy who won a car off of a raffle.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and it's
That's cool.
it's a like classic car that's worth
The
it.
only raffle I've won is court.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had to go do jury duty. I won that raffle.
Oh shit, you won that raffle.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I've
Yeah.
never had to do that, thankfully,
I was like,
ever.
yep, just hit 8. It's
Oh
2
my
years.
gosh,
I
I'm
turned 20
dreading
and I
that.
was like, I'm already hitting jury duty. What?
Me too.
Jeez, yeah, I think 18, right? You can start it.
Yeah.
Yep, and I got it at 20. I was like 2 years in the lot, and they
You've
took
done
me.
jury too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did you guys actually have to go do it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I got selected, and I was like, I had to go
My
through the
man got
whole
it one
interview
time, and
process.
did you have to call every morning? They'd be like, "Yep, come in" or whatever. Because all you
No.
got to do was call.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they said,
I
"No,
had
you
to,
don't have to come
'cause
in."
Mine was during COVID.
Oh,
It was
Okay.
cool though. I mean, we
sure.
they had to reimburse me and pay me for the full day, and I think we got 45-minute lunch break.
Yeah. Yeah, when I did it, I went, like, they called, and they're like, you've been selected, you have to come down. So we sat in, like, this room, and then they interviewed everybody, one by one, to see if you were a good candidate to be one of the jury,
Okay.
Yeah, and then, sure enough, I got selected. I was like, yeah, I'd be damned.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I could do it. I would not want to do that. No.
Anyways, you had a follow-up question about Vegas?
No, it was about that. And I was gonna say you're the third.
You ever been to
person.
Vegas?
No.
You guys, you gotta have a lot of money. Let me put it that way. I don't gamble. You still have to have a lot of money because like food and drinks are outrageous. And,
Expensive, huh?
yeah,
I would believe it.
But-
I'd believe it.
it's a good time.
You sneeze, it costs money down there, huh?
Pretty much.
It sounds like Miami.
much.
Me and my buddy went there, and other drinks for like 2 drinks for like $60.
Where?
Oh my gosh.
Miami.
Sitting at the pool at the hotel, I paid $100 for 2 drinks.
Yeah, it's expensive.
$100. That with a good tip.
And wait, they're like
$100.
the size of like you go down to the bar that we go to, but that size. That size
cup.
drink. Yep.
At
One
least
cup.
it was. I could bring the cup home.
Yeah. But yeah,
Wicked.
what was your question that you asked initially?
My question was, what's your favorite place you've been?
Favorite place I've been? I'd probably have to say I haven't traveled a lot. I'd probably have to say Miami, or when I went to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Only reason I went out there is I went to go buy my first ever like sports car by myself. Yeah, so I went out there and I didn't know there was nothing out there. So, yeah.
I mean, the whole city around Lambeau is pretty cool.
I didn't go that far. I just
Oh,
went
you
to
did.
like a little town in Green Bay
Oh, okay.
and bought the car from the guy, but I had never been there and I didn't know how far away it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite far.
Yeah. So that was like, oh wow.
I'd say for me, one of my favorite spots I've been has been Dubuque, Iowa, for the caves. They have quite a few caves you can walk in and go into, so it's pretty cool just to do little nature walks and go through caves.
That's cool.
Oh man,
Is that pretty close to the border?
Dubuque, Iowa?
Yeah. Or is it farther into Iowa?
Oh, it's farther in. I think it was like a 4.5 hour drive.
Okay.
What, either one of you know that there was St. Paul Caves? I think they're sealed up now.
Yeah, I think I was there when I was in high school. That's probably another bad decision I made.
Well, there we go. We got the
But
bad
yeah,
decision.
like down off of like Shepherd Road and
Yeah.
yeah,
What are you
yeah,
doing in the caves,
yeah.
man? I'm kidding.
They sealed up like the entrances, and I had a buddy that tried to like crawl
A few
through like
musicians made a song about it.
a hole that they had in there.
Bro, have you been seeing that cave diver meme?
Yeah, I've seen them.
You I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I know.
It's yeah. Anyways, a meme is just a stupid little meme where it's like
Yeah,
be like my
memes
cave
are-
diver friends checking this out, and it'll be like a fucking crack in a tile on
Sure.
the floor. And they'll scope it out and then set shoes there and be like, look at him stuck in it or some shit.
Sure.
Or like my cave diver friend hearing about a new cave called No Man Made It Out, and he goes to explore it. But
If you could go back in time to any point in time, or to the future at some point in time, where would you go and why? And we'll do our last two questions.
gotcha.
If I could go back in time, I would go back to when I used to hang out with my mom and my grandma, my aunts and uncles, and we'd go watch my uncle perform in a band at a bar in Rice Street, and those were really good times. I would go back to those times for sure.
Okay.
That's awesome.
To go forward, I would make sure I get in that hot air balloon like I wanted to do.
Okay.
And like, sadly, my body's not meant for flying anymore because it really hurts my ears when I get on and off planes. So like, but I've always wanted to go to Italy. Like I said, sadly, I'll probably never get there. So
You ever tried chewing gum?
that doesn't help.
No.
I've tried chewing gum. I've tried putting on these things. They're called earplanes. They're like earplugs that you put in your ear like a half an hour before you land, and they don't work either. I've tried plugging my ears. I've tried plugging my nose. I've tried everything. It doesn't work. And it's like when I get off of a plane, my ears are sore for hours. And it's like you get to a place where you want to have fun, but you're in so much pain. I probably won't ever want to plane again. If I want to go to places, I'm going to have to drive. And sadly, I can't drive to Italy. I always wanted to go there, but...
Can you do like a cruise or anything?
Well, because you have to fly to get to the port. So...
Really?
Yeah, you gotta fly because they don't just ship a cruise out of Lake Superior. Well, I take that back. They do. They got Viking cruises out of Lake Superior.
That's funny.
You got me.
So yeah, I've thought about it, but then I'm like, yeah, well, you gotta fly to get there. So I'm like, shit. I mean, maybe a road trip to get there. To go on. Okay, maybe we could do that, but no, seriously, getting in the hot air balloon is what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's not pressurized like a plane is.
Right.
So I think I'd be okay up there.
That'd be nice.
All right, I'd say for me, I would like to go into the future.
To the future?
Yeah.
Where in the future? Like flying cars? And you talking about like?
DeLorean.
Oh, are you saying like based off of what we perceive the future could be?
Or, I mean, what are you going to the future for? Is my I guess.
Yeah, what do you want to
Getting
see into the future?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see actually, yeah, that would be interesting to see us colonize other planets and to see what happened with Elon Musk sending everyone to Mars. To see how that went. I think that'd actually be interesting. Just become galactical parasites.
Damn. I think I'd want to go. I want to do both, kind of. I want to go back in time.
Well, you gotta pick one, Avatar, all right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna dwell on the past, because I'll go to the future.
There you go.
Man, if I went to the future, I want to see where I ended up, man. If I ended up in the damn box, or if I end up, making millions, or if I'm living a half decent life, that's where I'm thinking about.
That's fair.
Yeah. Hell, maybe run around with a bunch of little ones around,
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, man. I don't know how that would be. That'd be class clowns grilling people.
Oh
It
man.
doesn't matter if the little ones are boy or female. People are getting grilled. I'm better than you at sports. You're right there.
All right. You want to Getting on to the last one.
Can't even do a dig.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. My final question for you, as it always is what's something you've been needing to get off your chest?
What's something I've been needing to get off my chest? Oh, no. It's a tough question. I think you got me on that one.
Stumped you?
I can think about it for a
You
minute.
got too
but-
much or
No,
nothing really?
no, nothing really. Yeah.
Not enough.
Not right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
And maybe I'll ask a different question. How about that?
You ask, dude. I'm gonna go take a
Leak.
You hold that for me, please, and thank you.
Can I flip the magnet?
No. Okay. So my last question for you is, do you think money changes people or shows their true intentions?
I think about a little bit of both.
A little bit of
Because, yeah. Because, if you have a lot of money, then you can go do things that you may not have done before, and then maybe it becomes an addiction, and then that will change you.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that. Yeah. I like to believe more or less that more people I think it's more of an intention change. I feel like most people have already set ideals of what they would do with their life and their life situation if they had set amount of money, but can't act that way because they don't have the funds to back it. So
Yep.
then they make other people perceive them in a different manner.
Sure.
That's
good.
how I see it.
That's good.
All right.
Sorry, I had to use the can.
Yeah.
It's okay. It happens.
Thank
Nature
you.
calls.
Oh man.
Dookie's fault.
Is it my turn or you?
Yeah, I hit the final question. If you want to answer it too, my final question was: do you think money changes people or shows their true intentions?
A little bit of both, honestly, man. I feel like it honestly depends on the person. If somebody is real down to earth, before they even ever had anything, I feel like they probably, be down to earth when they get everything.
Yeah.
And cause I've seen both sides of the spectrum. I've had friends that are really wealthy, or been around people that are really wealthy, and then I've been around people who've had next to nothing. So it's like, some people are really, wholehearted, and then there's people who just don't give a damn, But, yeah. That's probably my answer to that.
I like it.
I got 2 questions for you.
2. Ooh-wee.
I know your daughter asked you about it. When you got asked, hey, would you ever be interested in doing the podcast, and, we finally got it all connected and kindled together, what was your initial thought of what it was going to be, and what did it turn out to be for you?
Well, I didn't know at first because I had never watched an episode before, but I had started to. No, I had started to. I started to a couple weeks prior. So then I kind of felt like how it was going to turn out.
Okay.
But,
I'm
yeah,
on the
yeah.
cast of Dumb and
I
Dumber.
figured
What the hell?
I figured it would be a setting, something like this for sure. And yeah, I mean, it's cool. You guys doing good things. I really hope this takes off for you. Seriously, it's
Thank
super
you.
cool.
I
Super cool.
appreciate that.
Yep.
Did you ever turn the light on? You didn't.
No, I didn't.
All
We
right.
had enough light.
We gotta do it again.
Well, there's another. We could go on for hours with this conversation, because thank you for coming on. Yes.
Thank you for
You have one
having
more
me, you
question?
guys. I love it.
I do. My last question to you is, what's a piece of
Ghost
advice
makes
that you
noise.
want to leave to the people? Whether it be something that you want to tell your daughters, that they need to hear, or whether it be,